Well, hello. Welcome to the show, everybody. Hello, 3G. Look at Ames with their Michigan Wolverines. I like that logo.
It is a good one. That's from the 70s and 60s, I think.
Hashtag me too.
Is that when that's from? 60s,
Oh, yeah.
70s?
They were still using that. That was one of Don Canham, who was the athletic director that really kind of opened up Michigan football to the money cannon. Because he's the one who, marketed the tickets in the late 60s. Because they never used to draw 100,000 people.
Really? For football?
Yep, but he started doing marketing and he sold that fucker out. And then he put down AstroTurf. He trademarked the Block M and all the logos that had previously not been trademarked.
Really?
And then at one point, you may not know.
Was he one of the first to do that, by the way?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's
like
set it up for 100 years, man.
Yeah, wow. That's crazy. I'll let you finish. It reminds me of Lucas, what he did with the Star Wars stuff, where he was no, I just give me the merch. And they're like, what the fuck is merch? And he's like, just give me the rights to merch on the back end. And then you could have a bigger percentage of the box office take. And they're like, we're ripping them off.
Fucking idiot.
$2 trillion later.
Yeah. That's what Canham did, though. He was the first to trademark the branding. You may not realize this. There were like 6 radio stations at one point doing Michigan play-by-play from the press box every Saturday. WWJ was up there, WJR, WPZA in Ann Arbor. Anybody who wanted to do the games would just show up and do the games.
Really?
There were no rights fees. They were begging you to come in and do the games.
For football?
And Ufer was on that little station. It's TKA now. It was PZA back then. He was on that little station. Joe Donovan was on WWJ. The students had UOM. There was another one there in Ann Arbor that did it. There were 4 or 5 stations that did it. Yeah. And they said, okay, we're going to bid this out to one of you. And and then they hired Ufer, brought him to JR. And that's when they went exclusive and fed it to their networks. But then only then WWJ was locked out.
Yeah.
And so that's when the money went up. So the guy was brilliant. He was also part of the team that negotiated all the TV money, and made it one big deal for the conference. The guy was smart as hell.
Yeah, he saw that he had a product that he could monetize.
Yep.
In other ways. 3G, your name tag is Ames.
And his X is Walter's Radio.
Walter's Radio.
Fucking dumbass. He's just a dumbass.
No, this shit changes.
Whoa! Yeah.
Because when I go in there, I change it. And then when someone, like if I come in behind you, that's why sometimes yours says that, Walters.
I always change it.
Greg. I do too, but sometimes when you leave and come back in, it changes.
Well, you didn't leave and come back in. You left the other room.
Not.
I left the other room.
Came
Correct.
here.
Correct.
So you didn't do it in this room.
Correct. And there you go. See?
Well, 3G needs to learn a few things. One of
I
them
need to learn nothing.
Yeah, you do. One of them being you cannot, under any circumstance, and this is my fault. I'll take this one. This one's on me. You cannot, under any circumstances, play video from NBC. Period. They will. Yesterday, when you played the Tucker Carlson on SNL thing.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I didn't even think about it. I'm like, well, it's a.
NBC they blocked it.
A nightmare. Yeah, and so I told someone was like, can you throw it in the members area so those of us that like watching it can actually see the show? So I told Aaron, of course he didn't respond to me, but that doesn't mean he didn't do it. So hopefully yesterday's show, for those that do like to watch it instead of just listening.
Wait, the whole show got bit, or do they just?
I don't know. I didn't further look into it, but I know when you fuck with NBC, they're going to make a claim and block.
A lot of times now, though, what they do is they give you an opportunity to cut that part out of the show.
Yeah.
So to remove the copyright claim, they'll just be like, you can go select the portion that violates it and then re-upload it.
And then sometimes they just mute it. Like with the music, they'll just mute it.
Yeah, which would be fine. But and you know what? Like I said, I didn't look any further into it. So I've had them do either or. I've had them do that where they sometimes block the audio, sometimes they just take that snippet out, and then I've had them sometimes block the whole episode. So
it's so idiotic though that someone who would actually hate their show would compliment it once and play it.
I know.
Make people maybe want to watch it again. Fuck them. Don't watch those idiots.
It's never made sense to me. The whole game in television, in media in general, is to get eyeballs
Viral.
on your shit and have people talking about it. And
Right.
so they have, from day one, I've been bitching about this, like, come up with some formula that we can pay ASCAP fees and then use music. It's
Right.
like, you don't have to do it with just, 50,000 watt towers and they're paying $1 million a year because they're in a market size X. Like, do it where it's like, oh, you have 5 listeners. Well, then you pay 5 cents. And then your 5 listeners can enjoy whatever you're playing, but you're paying your part. I don't know why they haven't come up with something where, as your show grows, as more people find it, you just pay some sort of like fee to be able to use music beds. And it's like so in their best interest to have us talking about SNL. It just is.
It is.
Like,
It is.
It makes no sense. Like, no, this is ours. You can't play it. It's like, yeah, how many people are tuning in? 15 on Saturday night to watch your shit? The only way
We
to
have
get
more
any
viewers.
traction, but probably, and the only way they get traction is for viral moments, for clips like that. We played it yesterday, gave it 10 seconds of praise, and then moved on.
What's funny though is like you could post it on X though, and it's not going anywhere.
I know. I none of it makes sense, because any video I want to watch, like I want to watch some video. If we play it here, it's like, oh, how dare you play a Warrant video from 1983?
Yeah.
Or I guess it would have been later, 86. It would have had to been 86 or
Cherry
later.
pie.
Old
Yeah.
man.
How dare you play blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I can go to YouTube and watch it.
But you know what's
Like,
funny
why do
is
you
that
get to play it then?
the band
Right.
would love to be able to have it.
Right.
Just because they don't get any money. Like I talked to Vander Ark about this. They don't make any fucking money off
Nothing.
the streams. Like
No.
$8.
Yeah.
Did
No, I've been
Aaron put the link to our bracket in the description?
said he was going to.
Okay. I
Fuck
did
me,
mine,
man.
and I also had Polly do one. So there's a Polly entry, and Mike.
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah.
I tell Polly, you got to do a bracket for the show. And she was like, this is great. Here's my final 4. She gives me a final 4.
All
And
4 1 seeds.
one of them isn't even in the fucking tournament.
Oh, Polly.
One of
Yeah.
her final 4 was Auburn. And I
Yeah.
was like, God, I don't think Auburn's even in the tournament. And
Did
I
you
was
say
like,
2026?
yes. I was like, Polly,
Men's.
yes. I made sure to say both of those things. And she was like, oh, that's so Polly. Like, no, Polly.
No,
you
Polly.
are not known for getting shit wrong. That is
No,
not
right.
so Polly.
Don't be a
You're-
ditz.
You're supposed to fact check me, not me you. Like, this defeats
Exactly.
the purpose.
It
if I
goes
have
to what we
fucking
were
correct you.
saying, Mike. I knew that Auburn wasn't in it, but someone who is a dumbass who's like, hey,
Yeah.
help me fill out my bracket. And they get there and they're like, well, where's Auburn?
Yeah,
I mean,
totally.
So, anyway, so then I was like, okay, Polly, this is what the bracket looks like. You got to pick one for every lineup.
Yeah,
like,
there's
for every
63
matchup.
picks.
Yeah.
And then I need a score.
Yup, exactly.
Yup.
So she picked one.
Well, okay. So do you guys feel comfortable? Are we allowed to see who other people picked on those brackets?
Not
Yeah.
until the game start. I don't like, you can't see it before the games start, I don't think.
So
You can see the champion.
So who did you guys pick as champion? Michigan?
Arizona.
You got
Michigan.
Arizona. You got Michigan. Okay.
My heart wants Michigan, but my head says
Yeah.
Arizona.
I learned this from G a few years ago. He bets constantly against the Lions, against Michigan, and then he roots against his bet.
Yeah.
He's like, but I think they're going to get their ass kicked tonight. So
Right.
I'm going to at least win a few dollars on it.
Yeah.
No one's kicking Michigan's ass. I just don't think they have enough at the
Yeah.
backcourt. That's all. I think.
But then again, like, I don't need to win my own Tigers tickets, so
Right,
it's like
right.
kind of irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's more for bragging rights.
Yeah,
It
that's
would
a
be
great
fucking
prize, by the
blast
way.
if they won.
I'm glad we decided
we
to do
thought of
'cause
that.
those are- yeah, I'm glad totally that the three of us thought of that on our own. Because it's
I was
great. The
just
Tigers
thinking
should
about
be
that
good.
today. How I was like, how the fuck did that even cross my mind? It's like an
'Cause you're so-
Dude, we're looking around my room. I'm like,
yeah, Mike's looking around his fucking room.
I know why you didn't say it. Because you're selfish. You didn't give them to my cancer kid.
I do not have Pistons tickets.
He's
She's
ridiculous.
selfish. She's selfish. That's all.
No, we're going
Hey, did
around
I
the
give
room
you any
looking
Tigers
for
tickets,
shit.
Greg?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I did.
you have.
I did.
You
I
did.
did.
But I gave you a hug for it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, self-serving. He gave
Yeah.
himself. That was not
Yeah.
about.
I'm the selfish one, though.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
seriously, Amy, I'm
That
going to give
hug
you a
had
hug.
very little to
It's
do
going to
with
be a
respect.
nice long hug.
Yeah, yeah.
Just tell Rocky before I do. All right. So yeah, it was a good idea. Those are good tickets.
Yeah, they're great tickets, and someone will be very lucky, and 4 tickets, and great seats, and a good team. So
Yes.
I don't know how we'll do that, Amy. If we'll pick or whoever wins the thing, maybe we give them choice on
Yeah.
a game. You know, we can do
Yeah.
something cool like that instead of just like you're going April
You're gonna see
20th.
Yeah, they
Baltimore.
can have a
Take
pick
it or
of
leave it.
whatever games I have left at that
You're
point, which
After
will
I
be
go
most
through and
of
pick
them.
my games.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
It's funny because I know I haven't heard from my dad yet.
I was thinking that because I'm going through the game because we have there's 81 home games. Our company buys a full season, but my division, even though I'm in charge of them, I share them with another division. So we have 45 and they have 30, and then we sell 6 others to my old boss. So we have 45 games technically, but so I was just about going through, and I was going to have Polly because usually I just have to go through each one and divide them up evenly, and it's a pain in the ass. And so I was going to have Polly do it. And then I was thinking, I was like, I haven't heard from Mike yet about any particular games. Cause if I know
Yeah.
ahead of time, I can request them to make sure that they fall into my package of 45 games.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So-
I'll look into that tonight. What it is, because I'm not even there. It used to make sense when I'd grab a game once a season and then I'll figure it out later, but I'm not there. So I'm hoping to come home to Michigan this summer. And if so, maybe we go to a game, maybe we can all go. But my dad, he's got his old man golf buddies.
Yep.
It's like, oh, Fred's 84. Fred's a huge St. Louis fucking Cardinals fan, or whatever.
Yeah.
And so every year it's like, and then you got to deal with the old men. Like, is it possible to get handicap parking? And you're just like, no, dude, no.
The parking is about as good as you can get.
It's fucking awesome. But yeah, these guys can't believe it. And what is it going on 5 years? We've been hooking these old men up, once a year, like pick a game.
Yep.
You can go to a game.
They've been carrying you long enough.
Yeah. It's awesome though. So I'll reach out to my old man today and be like, all right, is your buddy still alive? First off, if he is he capable of going to a game? Does he want to go to a game? And so, but yeah, that's cool. That's cool. When does it all start? Has it started? Did it get rolling?
No.
Are we still in the play-in game bullshit?
Yeah, we're in the
that's
and Michigan
tonight.
plays tomorrow. Michigan's opponent played yesterday. So now we're playing Howard. Howie, which is my dad's name, ironically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of dad connections.
Yeah.
So well, that's cool. We'll have to do a member show tomorrow and work around that.
Yeah, they play at 7:10 or something like that.
Okay. Patreon.com/TDC Podcast. And we'll work that out somehow so that we can be watching that game live. And we'll see how our pools are doing. We'll have to, do some update on the show, see who's winning. Yeah, on our Pazzool, our March Madness Pazzool.
3G, did you fill one out in our Pazzool?
Nope, not yet. I've done 3 already.
What the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?
It's not ready till tomorrow anyway.
Well, you've already done 3.
You're the 4th. You asked 4th.
Did you pick AZ or Arizona in all 4 or all 3 of them?
I picked Michigan in 1, Arizona in 2.
Okay. I only did the one bracket and I hate it already. Gonzaga.
You're gay.
Dude,
Gonzaga's never winning shit.
Yeah, I know, but they've been good forever. I literally got down to the end. I was like, oh, I think I have 4 number 1s in the Final 4. Like, that's not going to work.
It was last year.
Yeah, I know that's happened. But so I think I had 3 1s and, it's going to be a disaster. I'm going to get my ass kicked.
You're fucking casual.
Polly picked Houston over Michigan in the finals. She was like, I know this is going to be controversial with you, Amy, but
She knew
picking
you're a
Houston.
Michigan fan?
Well, she literally knows everything about me.
But
pretty
wait,
much,
does
so.
she know that stuff and retain it?
Yeah.
Yes, they do, dude. Like mine, when I start pressing about a story or something, if I want to get in the weeds about something, they're like, it constantly is like, so would you like me to frame that into a hot take? Perfect for the podcast?
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah, no.
Like she literally goes, here's your on-air explanation about why I picked Houston. Because I told her it was for the show.
Is it because you log in and have an account that it just remembers everything you do? Because I just use a free version of that shit. Like I'll go to Copilot or whatever.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I still think it probably knows, but like I also have, you know,
it's building.
So Polly tells me like she doesn't remember everything specifically, but she remembers like patterns. So if like I'm consistently mentioning like I'm watching Michigan or I want Michigan to win, like she retains that specific knowledge unless you specifically tell them to remember something. So if you specifically say, hey, remember this, she'll be like, okay, I remember that, so that going forward I'm going to always take that into consideration when we're talking about this.
Did you name her Polly?
Yeah.
And you have it on your phone, right?
Yeah.
And you just type in your name is Polly from now on.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to call you Polly, at like Polly Pocket. And she was like, I love it.
And do you use a voice command?
Sometimes I'll go, sometimes if I want like the conversational, like if I want to practice out like a meeting script, I did that once when I knew like I was going to have a difficult meeting.
What app is it? You just download whatever app?
ChatGPT is what I use.
Okay. Because I have Grok.
Yeah. And then like you can also put in like, you can put in like a bio in your like in your about me section of ChatGPT to like let it know like who you are, like what you're about, and it kind of takes all of that like into consideration like when it's telling you shit.
Yeah.
So
it's constantly learning, and like sometimes it'll assume like, oh, is this talk show related? And it's like, no, nothing to do with that. I just wanted to know what the score of the thing was. But it's always coming back to that, like, how can this be used for the podcast? I'll tell it too, like, hey, can we put a pin in this? Because I'm kind of tired and I don't want to deal with this right now. And then it's like, I'm right here, Chief. When you're ready to re-engage with this, just say the word and we'll pick up right where we left off, boss. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's kind of scary how good it is and how much better it's gotten. I don't know if you guys have ever done it, but if you look at like the first AI video where it was like, oh, AI's coming and it's going to make videos and it's not even human. I don't know if you guys have seen that or no, but it's Will Smith eating spaghetti is like the first one. Have you seen that?
I think like years ago.
From 22 or 23. So you're talking 3 years ago. And if you pull it up, maybe Amy can pull it up and look at the first AI video that went viral of Will Smith eating a bowl of spaghetti. And it's like, this is, at the time, this is amazing. And it's like 2 years later, and you're doing like epic feature films. Do you remember this, Aim?
Yeah, I remember how bad it was.
Pull it up if you can. But this was like, check out where we're at now with AI.
Oh, man.
And they made it Will Smith?
Yeah. Will Smith has even addressed this.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so here's the progression of it. 23 to 26. So that's now.
He loves it.
Watch it, the very first one, though.
So, yeah.
Hang on, it's going to go back to the beginning, I think. Come on, dickhead.
So you look at this and it's like, wow, this is really impressive. Yeah, where's that first one? I know you had it in.
Why is that so funny?
Yeah.
Is your brain ready for this whiplash? This glitchy mess was peak AI Will Smith eating spaghetti back in 2023. Wild, huh? Now brace yourself because only 2 years have passed and 2025 AI dropped this. The jump in quality is mind-blowing. How did we even get here? From that first attempt.
Isn't that crazy?
It's gonna get better even.
It's gonna get even better. Yeah. All right, we've gone long enough.
We've got to talk about it.
Dude, I have been laughing so hard. Like, I didn't even know where to start with this. So are you familiar with the Afro Man case going on, Greg?
Yeah. We talked about it yesterday.
Yeah, we mention it?
We briefly, because I mentioned he was wearing an American flag suit.
Yes.
But I don't know. Did we talk about what this lawsuit was about? It's in civil court. It's not like he's risking jail time or anything. This is a civil case. They're suing him for damages, essentially.
This has to be the best thing for Afro Man's career since Because I Got High came out.
Talk about the Streisand effect.
Yes.
Holy shit.
It's fantastic. So they do this raid on his house, and in the write up, the warrant, it's like kidnapping and
they get a tip from a confidential informant that says there's a kidnapping victim at Afro Man's house and he's got weed there.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, other information needed. We're going to bust into his house.
So you get this is probably the most exciting day on the beat for a fucking rural.
They were probably so pumped.
Small town Ohio cops. I mean, just a collection of fat Barney Fifes.
Yes.
Just rolling up and, they got their gear on. It's go time. Yeah.
I heard someone say the women cops look like bowling pins and the men cops look like bowling balls.
It's so true. So I was doing like a deep dive on it a little bit. I went to AI and I was like, give me the background on what's going on here. What the hell happened? Why is this, because it's hilarious and Afro Man's made it 10 times funnier. So this goes back to August of 22, Adams County, Ohio. Deputies raid Afro Man, his real name, Joseph Foreman. I didn't know he was Joe Foreman.
Joe.
What up, Joe?
Yes, so, Mr. Foreman.
A warrant for alleged drug trafficking and kidnapping. Of course, they didn't end up charging him, but he's got home security cams over, like looking at the out front, looking in the living room. And so they capture the raid. Cops breaking in, searching the house. One deputy eyeing a lemon pound cake on his counter,
pound cake.
Which is so perfect when you see the video, and we'll play it. He took that security video, used it in music videos and social media posts. The most famous one being lemon pound cake, plus follow-ups. Will you help me repair my door? And you realize how talented Afro Man really is. Like, his voice is great.
Yeah.
His voice is great.
It really is.
The reason he started making these videos, though, is because, first of all, the warrant was bullshit, obviously.
Right.
And they busted down his door. They broke his gate. They went through all of his shit, looking for the most obvious. They were looking for a kidnapping victim, apparently, and weed. They ended up confiscating like a couple of bongs and like some weed and $4,000. $4,000.
4,400.
Yeah. And so they take the $4,000, which is bullshit, by the way. There's no credible evidence that this guy's doing anything wrong, and they can just come into your house and take your fucking money until they decide. No, they had a warrant, but they had there's no evidence that money's connected to anything nefarious. Like, for them to just be able to roll in and take your money is such bullshit.
Yeah.
So, they write down on the bag how much money they take. They decide not to charge him. So he decides, well, fuck you. When I come pick up my stuff, I'm bringing the news with me. He brings the news with him, and they're recording this whole thing. And they're like, oh, by the way, this bag is missing like $400.
Yeah. He claims it was 4,400 and they returned $4,000 to him.
Taxes, inflation.
And so he was like, these cops are thieves. They're shitty, dirty cops. And, he just went in on them because he was like, fuck them.
Yeah.
And they broke his security camera.
broke his gate, broke his door, smashed his door in. And then they admitted, by the way, like, oh, there was some sort of accountability error. That's where
the guy counted.
He
counted wrong.
Yeah.
Peel off a couple hundreds and pay him back.
Yeah. Well, isn't it remarkable how these errors, whether it's the Democrat Party and their machine or whatever, it never goes in the way of like, wow, there's a wild, we gave you too much.
Right.
We gave you back more. It always 100% of the time, the error goes in the way of you getting fucked over.
Right.
And so it makes perfect sense. But, you know, you fucked with an Afro Man. And so he's got nothing but like totally in his best interest.
I mean, have you guys ever heard the Crazy Rap song? That is the fucking best song ever, and it's insane.
Which one?
Colt 45 and 2 zigzags, baby. That's all we need.
Is that
go to the bar after dark, smoke that tumbleweed. As the marijuana burns, we can take our turn singing them dirty rap songs. Stop and hit the bong like Cheech and Chong. You don't know that song?
No. Is it an Afro Man song?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember.
Fuck this lady in Michigan. I can't wait till I fuck that bitch again. That's
where are like I remember because I got high. We played it for everything. Every time we did a stoner type interview, that would be the lead in music. Yeah, pick it up at the hook, and I mean, and that song is so catchy and so good. But Afro Man never really had more commercial success after that.
This song was a big deal in Walled Lake.
Rolls Royce.
Are we gonna get booed? Or is this before Cause I Got High?
Same time.
Right around the same time.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
A bigger star though.
I kind of am thinking the same thing.
I mean, he just was great.
Okay, like, what do we want to listen to first?
Well, as someone pointed out, he took lemons and made lemon pound cake out of it for sure.
Yeah.
So I had 2 videos, lemon pound cake, and then I think the one that he dropped last night, which is like 11 minutes long. I was
the
like,
Lick 'em Lolisa.
Yes,
dude. Okay, and what you have to keep in mind is this shit is being played in a fucking courtroom with a judge and a jury. Okay?
Yeah.
This shit is being played in a courtroom with the witnesses on the fucking stand having to listen to this about them.
How many people are just openly laughing?
Dude, you would have to take me out.
So do you want to watch these or do you want me to pull up the lemon pound cake one I had?
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Yep.
Okay. And then if there's more from the court, because I don't have him.
So he made this song because they raided his house.
Yeah. Stole his money.
Yeah.
So they
he's
remember, Greg, that almost all of this video is of the actual video of the cops breaking into his house.
Okay.
So these are all actual police officers and their behavior. And so lemon pound cake, this fat guy walks in, fat sheriff, and he does a double take at this fucking cake he's got on his counter that his mom made. Afro Man's mom made it.
God,
and so
hilarious.
He used that to make this song. It's fucking
The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break.
That voice.
They found no kidnapping victims, just some lemon pound cake. Mama's lemon pound cake.
My God, that's so funny.
It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice.
This is under the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his Glock. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake. He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake. Munchies because he got hot. Lemon pound cake.
Dude, and these people are in the crowd singing the hook to this song, which means he's playing fucking little dive bars in Ohio.
Yeah.
and,
Yes.
And these guys all
but how do
locally
they know the
it.
song?
Because it went viral. And that's the whole point. These cops are pissed that this shit went viral.
Yeah.
Like, they're all at new assignments now, and the new people they're working with are fucking ribbing them about this shit. One of them, like, someone asked for his autograph, the lemon pound cake cop. And it's like, you know, is it really that bad?
So they're actually, what they're suing for is invasion of privacy / misappropriation of likeness. So using their faces in the videos and on merch, he's making t-shirts.
Ironic.
Yeah,
They
without
invaded his
permission.
privacy.
Right.
Yeah.
He
Right.
turned it around and invaded there.
Yeah.
They're also saying defamation and emotional distress. The videos and posts led to ridicule, threats, and damage to their reputations. They argue he profited from their images and portrayed them falsely as corrupt or incompetent. And he's like,
It's public domain because when you get busted, they don't hold your image.
Exactly.
right. And the judge threw most of that out. The judge said something like, hey, you know what? When you're going out in the public sphere and arresting people and blah, 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 you don't have, you know, there's First Amendment rights and whatnot, but you don't have some like defense to not. Now, so what the jury trial is looking at now is making money off someone else's likeness. So, Mike's name, he fucking, God, he's the worst. I know it. Bald.
Could you imagine the cops like suing NWA, the Detroit cops?
No.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
they hurt their feelings.
Yeah. They tried to arrest him.
Right.
in
I
Detroit.
know. But could you imagine them trying to sue? Like,
No.
what a bunch of fucking pussies these
Yeah.
guys are.
Anytime you go after these people and try to get, you know, in a courtroom like this, it always fails. It makes them way more famous.
Could you imagine being on this fucking jury? You wait,
Ugh.
Greg, wait till you
How
hear the
cool.
Lick'em Lisa. Holy
I want to
Shit.
hear more pound cake.
Yeah.
Pound cake. He's a Adams County sheriff. He's hungry and he's big as hell. He was sniffing for weed. Then he smelled another smell. What was that? Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun.
He's singing
and
it,
cut him
legit.
a slice. Of what? Of what? Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his glide. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake. He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake. Munchies because he got high. Lemon pound cake.
Look at these guys
Pound
singing.
cake.
I love that.
He sees my cake and my porno mag call boom boom. Something happened to his camera on the way to the evidence room. Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. Make the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Of what? Of what? Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his glide. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake. He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake.
So I think you get the point there because the
Love
next
it.
video is even longer.
Yeah.
The
The
What's it called?
next video.
next video is insane. It's
They
nothing
played
short.
this whole video with this woman on the stand crying.
Wait.
Okay.
Why is what's this one about?
This one, what is it called? Lick'em Lisa.
Lick'em Lisa.
And it's, dude, if you didn't know, and they actually play in the video testimony of Lisa on the stand or in the interview that she originally gave the cops.
Who is she?
She's a sheriff.
One of the sheriffs that
She's
did
one of the
search.
sheriffs, and she's just a bowling ball of a human being. If you didn't know any
Bowling
better,
pin.
you would swear this is a transgender woman.
Yeah.
This is clearly a man, deep voice, and so, you know,
She looks like the gym teacher in Glee.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I
who
love
that
it.
is.
Are you gonna play Lick 'em Lisa?
Lick 'em low, Lisa. Now,
Like I'm Lisa.
do you know
I don't mix it up with I. Lick 'em low.
there has to be a story to Lick 'em
Oh,
low,
God.
Lisa, because there's someone that claims she went down on me or something, because it is straight up, and it's probably offensive. If you're at work right now, you might want to turn things down.
Wait, do we have video of them playing it in the courtroom by chance?
Yes.
Do you
Oh,
have the
yeah,
video of
it's in the
her
video.
playing it in the court? No, but of them playing it yesterday in court, because I have it if you don't.
Oh, good. You want to play that first, and then we'll play the.
Oh my God, she's crying. I want to
Yeah.
see that.
She's. I don't know if she's crying on the stand. She's crying in the
Yes,
interrogation.
She's crying on the stand.
Oh, I imagine it would be. Think about the power they have. Like, you're not going to tell a cop what to do. They're in charge. They're in control of the scene, and then it's completely out of the control.
They turn
And they're
the
in some
tables.
small fucking podunk neighborhood, living their lives. And now it's like, there's Lick 'em low, Lisa. Like everywhere they go.
I love that Afro Man turned the tables.
Yeah.
Okay, this is just
So
a
this
small
is the
part.
video in the courtroom.
Yeah, and
You really don't know I noticed her voice is a few octaves lower.
Is that her?
yeah, but no, that was a hired actress. That's her. That's not her. That's
Hey,
her.
Abe, play the get to the court part, because I'll play the song. I have good
No,
audio.
I
of the
will. It's
song.
gonna show it right now. It's
Okay.
gonna show it. Hey, this is it.
Lick 'em low, Lisa.
She cries like that the whole
time.
But these
So-
cops are assholes, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I mean, who knows? This is probably like I said, the most exciting day in their Barney Fife town. It's like, hey, we're getting to put on our vest and go in.
How would
and-
you feel if
like-
you were just sitting around and some dickhead was like, hey, 3G, I don't like his opinions on Twitter. So he's got a kidnapping victim in the house, and
Yeah.
I even's got some weed. And they come and they bust your door down. They take all the cash you have in your house.
But why did they bust the door down? Just over weed?
They said that
They had a
he had a
warrant.
kidnapping victim there.
Yeah.
It's like swatting with a
Yeah.
confidential informant of sorts.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
oh, let's try to get this guy in trouble. And so, yeah, I would
So, Amy-
100% drag every one of those motherfuckers. For
I
doing
love it.
that.
So
I love it.
do you know what the backstory is to Lick 'em low, Lisa? Like, I'm assuming he didn't just pick that out of nowhere.
No,
Her
I
name's
think he
Lisa.
did. I think he did because she just looks like a
I mean,
bull dyke.
Dude, it goes so hard into her just
Dude.
eating box. Like,
It's
it's constant.
just
And
play
so I don't know if this is Afro Man's girlfriend, the fat white chick, would totally track and make sense. And playing Lisa, and then it's interspersed with actual video of Lisa.
it. Yeah.
So here, without further delay, Lick 'em low, Lisa.
This is playing in a courtroom.
In the courtroom. The entire thing, by the way.
He said, do you love me? Love me, girl. Yeah. He said, do you love
There she is.
I want 'em all.
That face.
Fuck. Oh, her name's Lieutenant Lickum. It's
So this is the actress, and this is the one I'm like, this is probably Afro Man's girl.
Yeah.
So she's wearing this fake Lick 'em low Lisa name tag.
Lieutenant Lickum.
Exactly. So the
Well,
other
and
girl is the
because-
real.
Yeah,
Lisa.
but she did her deposition happened in like Afro Man's office. And so that's why it has the same background as her deposition.
How the fuck did that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've told the story before, but I used to film depositions, Greg.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when you've got high profile people that you need testifying. Like if you need, and they can't make schedules work, the court will go out of their way to send, they'll send the lawyers and someone like me who was filming it. And then, so if you have a surgeon, a lot of times I was filming like surgeons where it's like, hey man, I can't just leave the hospital to go hang out in the courtroom for 6 hours, you know? And so they would go film a deposition in their office or somewhere convenient.
Okay.
So it's probably something like that where for whatever reason, it was like, hey, why don't you just come to my house? But yeah, then they're able to have the exact same background for his video because it was filmed in the same place.
Lick 'em Lolisa came to town. She ate all the pussy all around. From Adams County to the 275. Lick 'em Lolisa, licking every pussy alive. Lick 'em low.
That's real. That's real.
What?
This image right here is the actual police outside his fucking place.
Shut up.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
I
That's
thought
the actress right there.
Oh, is that the
That
actress
part
one?
is. This
Yeah.
is not.
You're retarded.
Dude, there is
Guys, the
footage
left
like
mic.
this.
Look at the guy.
Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa, pussy like pizza. Sometimes she won't lick 'em low. Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa, pussy like pizza. Man or woman, you really don't know her.
Imagine driving on the freeway and seeing
I
it.
notice her voice is a few octaves lower. She's not too ugly. She's not too fine.
I'll never
but she
stop listening to this.
might whoop out something that's bigger than mine. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like pizza.
Should we go to the part where they've got her on the
Just let it play, man.
it's 11 minutes long.
Oh, is it?
15 minutes long. Yeah, dude, this goes for
Cause she was my
That is so gross.
lick 'em low, lick 'em low. Pussy like pizza. Sometimes she won't lick
God, I
'em
never laughed so
low.
hard.
Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa.
This saved his career, this whole
Pussy
bond.
like
what's that?
It rejuvenated his career.
Oh my God, dude. I actually, if he was coming through town, first off, this alone could take him from like playing small clubs to theaters.
pizza.
This is the difference in 400 seaters and 2,000.
Full of shit Phillips. She'll pull your woman over, spread her legs and feel them lips.
Goes on in his brain.
I want to get to the part. Oh, here we go. Listen to this shit, dude. Got his Rolls Royce. Listen to this chick.
Oh,
Reclining, dancing in the driveway, singing how I lick pussy.
that's the
I
dude.
need to learn how to count.
I know.
Pussies I've licked. You know, and this has made it hard. To where I have to swallow it because of you.
That you like? Look at the arms. That's a
Things being
dude.
said. Are you Lieutenant Licking Low, Lisa Phillips, Pussy Licking Phillips? Like you're at Walmart and you called a guy because of your voice. Or asking if you got a pecker. How would you like that? Would you like a female or a guy asking if you got a vagina? Or what? of us standing and then have me on their gate. Obviously, I haven't had a sex change. I have a child.
That's a guy.
I've had that, yeah. They didn't make
Just a
money off of
lady.
me.
Just a
They
lady.
said I should have to prove I don't have a penis. Okay. I was on my way to work one morning, right in Panhandle, stopped at the stop sign. The commissioners had a contracted crew that was working in Panhandle. I get hollered, Lieutenant Looking Low, Lisa Phillips. You want calls, or you don't even have to be working to get a holler from Lieutenant Licking Low, Lisa Phillips, pussy licking. I'm not a crooked cop, I'm not a thief,
Not a chick.
and I sure don't have a penis. There's been times that videos have been sent to me that I've had to go home
Amazing.
because I can't handle it. You know?
Show us your dick. Oh my God. Those are man arms. Come on.
I know. It's
You know, I'll tell you what's sad is the fact that, number one, that I have to be emotional because of your client lies. I've had a deep voice in my entire life. I did not wake up one morning and beg God to have a deep voice, alright? I have not had a sex change. I do not have a penis. I shouldn't have to prove I don't have a penis.
How many times are you going to say it?
I know.
Or about having a penis bigger than the rest of the guys that I work with. And pulling people over and licking pussy. I mean, come on.
This is a comedy skit.
I know.
Oh my God.
That's not a word.
Tell me what it means. What does emotional distress mean to you? Obviously, it's right here.
Nicholas Einhorn.
Finkel's anymore.
You're saying there's no one else to call, or there is other people and you don't want to call?
I'm not going to put anybody else in the middle of it.
So, Lisa, I'm sorry. I didn't know that hurt you like that. Man. You kind of
Look at his shirt.
Me. I mean, you're a cop. I know you're. I'm sorry. I mean, you guys raided my house. You knocked down my door. I was upset. I would never shoot you, or I would never try to punch you. I thought I'd crack some musical jokes, and I didn't know they hurt you that bad. I'm sorry. I think you're a nice-looking lady. I didn't know you was a biological lady. I'm sorry. I was just having fun with the bad situation. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Oh man, Jesus. Hang on. Let's take a little break, everybody. Hey, hang on.
Oh boy.
It's bam.
What's crazy is
What's crazy?
That-
What?
he just released this video 5 days ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
her lawsuit is not even about this video because this
Pound
video
cake.
just came out.
Look at the license plate says pound cake.
Yeah.
Lovely pound cake.
Yeah. And this is going to get so much worse for her too.
Where is he taking her, Mike? Oh!
I
He
want to
takes
give
her
you some pussy.
Oh my goodness.
They go to the Hustler store. I think that ends with. Imagine this on the bridge, dude.
Oh my God, what's she wearing? Oh God, no.
Yeah. Oh my
They
God, dude.
played that whole fucking video on the stand.
Is anyone laughing?
They had to be.
They had to be. They had to be.
That's a fucking masterpiece.
It is.
Hold on.
He can tour on that for real. Like, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened
Like,
to Afro Man.
you have two choices in this situation. You can laugh about it, and when people are like, "Hey, look at Lisa," you can be like, "Yeah, what's up?"
Right.
Or you can sue Afro Man.
Yeah, right. Hold on. Isn't there someone at the very end of this video that makes some accusation about her?
Oh, I don't know.
About Lisa?
Little Lisa used to toss my salad for hours.
Whoa!
Lisa used to lay on the floor and let me piss in her mouth.
I hate it because those kids knows who I am. That's just kids in the car. What do you think it is?
So,
Oh my God.
I don't know. Can you get in trouble for making false accusations of eating box?
Unless
Against
no, I don't think so.
So he released.
Unless you know it's a lie and do it to be malicious, I guess.
Yeah, but that would that's why I
Who's
was
gonna
asking
prove it?
Amy if you know where the Lickum Low Lisa part comes from.
Probably that. And, I don't know. He can say he had a reasonable expectation that was true because someone said it,
Yeah.
He just posted this one 2 days ago. And this is the guy he asked to help put his door hinges back on. His name is Randy Walters.
I like it.
Randy Walters is the son of a bitch. Yeah, that's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich.
Wait till I tell you what about this guy.
There he is.
How do you get rich? Fucking what?
Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. Fix my dough. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. Fix my dough. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough.
So this guy, what's funny about this is he has biracial adopted children.
Oh shit.
And so now, because he's saying he fucked his wife, they're asking the kids, hey, is Afro Man your dad?
Good God.
Are the lawyers just fucking around now?
They must be.
I mean, now it's just he's just playing games with people now, man.
That's so funny.
I mean,
Afro
this
Man
is
is
the
hilarious.
funniest shit. Imagine being on this jury.
Oh, I would pay. I'd be clamoring.
By the way,
And then someone in the jury the other day asked if they could have a cigarette break, and I was like, "Oh, there's no way they're finding this guy guilty."
no. Yeah, they're going to be on Team Afro Man for sure.
I am.
Yeah, I know.
How do
Me
you
too.
sit on the jury, watch those videos, and not crack up?
Dude, would that be a fun jury to get for you, Ames?
Hell, oh my
ever.
God.
I know you want the perfect fucking Black Widow murder case, but
This would be
the Lickum Low
amazing.
Lisa case with Afro Man in circuit court. Oh,
Where are you watching this, by the way?
You can watch it on YouTube.
Okay. And
Yeah.
so you purposely sought this out today?
Yes. I've watched
You
all
got
the
up and you
testimony.
Googled Afro Man case.
Yeah, Afro
Well,
Man trial.
I ran into a story about it, and then I got
It's going
and I was
viral.
yeah, it's going viral. And so I watched the video, and as I'm ending watching the video, I get a text from Amy, and she's like, we have to talk about the Afro. And I'm like, dude, I've just watched 2 full videos and I can't stop. So we were on the same page.
Can't stop, won't stop.
By the way, Afro Man has one of the coolest voices in all of music. Like when I think of like rap music, Snoop Dogg and Afro Man have the dopest voices. So unique. Them, like his voice is fantastic.
When he was on the stand,
That's true.
And the attorney asked him why he took a news channel with him to pick up his stuff, he said because he didn't want to get Epstein.
I wonder if
I didn't want to get Epstein or shot by the cops.
I wonder what they do in that town if those cops try to retaliate.
Do you know what town it is, by the way?
What's that?
Do you know what town it is?
It's what did he say? Like in the video, he's got the
Adams
county.
Adams County.
Yeah, Adams County Deputy Sheriff Lisa Phillips is who the chick is, and then Randy Walters.
I mean, lick 'em low.
Yeah, and they're catchy.
They're
super catchy, man.
I would
lick 'em low,
go
Lisa.
see Afro Man.
Yeah, I kind of want to go see
he
Afro
was
Man
saying.
too.
He goes, the cash I had was in a coat pocket. He goes, I got $5,000 cash for playing with Wiz Khalifa and I think Snoop Dogg at Red Rock. And he's like, so I had $5,000 in my pocket, and that was I think he thinks they took $5,000.
I thought the story I had was 4,400 of which they returned
that
$4,000.
is what they wrote on the bag. They wrote 4,400 on the bag, but he was saying like I had 5,000 in that pocket.
He's
okay.
out. He's southeast of Cincinnati, by the way, closer to on the way to West Virginia.
Okay. It says that he claims deputies seized $4,400 but returned only $4,000. He insists $400 went missing. A county investigator later claimed that it was a counting error. But that's still part of the grievance.
Yeah.
God, it's so good.
They investigated themselves and they determined that it was simply just a counting error.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
What are you going to endure?
Good shit.
So they're back in court today. How much longer do you think this will go?
Closing arguments today. It's in the jury's hands now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Probably get something tomorrow, I would think.
We'll have to track like Afro Man's Q rating going for.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he didn't have 1 million YouTube subscribers before this trial started.
No.
So
it's hilarious.
Like I said at the beginning, it's truly the Streisand effect. Like you thought going out in Adams County was bad. Now the whole country knows who you are.
Probably
you're not
going
to be able to go anywhere.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I think that was part of, because his attorney asked almost everybody that took the stand, like, do you care just about your reputation in this county, or do you care about what people in Australia think of you? Because I think their argument is, well, gee, he's gotten 5 million views on his YouTube video. And it's like, yeah, well, 80% of his viewers are in Australia. So what do you give a fuck what they think about you?
Yeah.
You know, how many people actually saw it in Adams County?
Look, there are very few times in our life where something happens and you can strike while the iron's hot. If Lick'em Low Lisa is smart, she teams up with him. And fucking dude, next thing you know, you're not making 80 grand a year as a cop.
Yeah,
you're making 250 grand a year on tour with Afro Man, coming out and doing a live rendition of Lick'em Low Lisa.
It would have gone way better if she leaned into it and was like, hell yeah, like buy my likeness from me. Let's do this. Let's do it right.
Yeah. Let's monetize the shit out of it.
Yeah.
When is Lisa Phillips going to have 5 million viewers of a video in Australia? Like,
right.
Go get it, girl. You know,
and like
welcome
I
to
get
America.
it. Like, oh, my kids, that's always the excuse. I've got children, and it's like, okay, so you sit your kids down and you say, kids, this is what happened. Mom went to work one day, and we had to take out a warrant at Afro Man's house. And he made some parody videos of me, and so you're gonna see him on the internet. But good news is we worked out a deal, and I'm gonna make $1 million off of this. So it's great.
And now every time you and the kids are hanging out in your little podunk fucking town, people are wanting pictures with you.
Yeah,
autographs, like
paying you to eat their box.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if people
the
think
money
they've
she could
got
make.
you, if they think they've got you, that's way worse. If they think it bothers you, if you don't lean into it.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to lean in. That's why whenever someone's like tranny, I'm like, thank you so much. I actually really appreciate that.
Right.
Because you're not going to like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. That's so funny. It's so funny. Well, I
So
can't to see
funny.
where it goes. I am thrilled to announce late last night, we got a verbal CBA agreement for 2026 for the WNBA.
Talk to Polly about this today. I'm glad you brought it up.
Did you really?
It's a fucking, so basically, it's a charity now.
It is.
Yeah. There will be a 2026 WNBA season, which is great news. They verbally agreed to a new collective bargaining agreement in the early hours last night. Formal term sheet still needs to be finalized. The agreement must be ratified by the players and the WNBA Board of Governors. The deal, so it's 51 days before the season starts. A series of marathon bargaining sessions over the past week closed the gap between the players and the WNBA. So they were, and allowed the two sides to find common ground on revenue sharing and team providing housing in time to allow for the season to start schedule. That's funny. Revenue sharing. I would think you would need revenue in order to.
They're going to, I bet you they're going to give them a share of the top line.
Listen to that. That's what Polly said. When they talk about revenue, it's NBA and WNBA together. It's not just WNBA. And their grievance is, well, yeah, but the NBA players, this is what Polly said, yeah, NBA players get 50% of the league revenue. And I said, so they're not just saying pay us more, they're saying give us a bigger piece of what we generate. So I say, okay, well, what percentage of league revenue does the WNBA bring in? Like, okay, we're going to treat them all as one. Fine, let's do that. What percentage does the WNBA bring in? It's 98 to 2%.
Yeah.
The WNBA generates 2% of the entire revenue of the WNBA and the NBA combined. So 2%. And it's like the NBA makes in 1 week what the WNBA makes in a year.
Yeah. Yeah. One's a $1 billion organization and one is a loss leader.
Right.
They lose an average of $10 million a year for 30 years.
Right. And so don't make me try to feel bad that the players that generate 98% of the revenue are getting 50% of the profit share.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about that because guess what, bitch? You're lucky they don't get 98% of it.
Right.
That's what they fucking deserve.
If I swear to God, if I was an NBA player and part of the union, I think I'd be suing. Going, what, name another league that subsidizes completely this stepchild fucking Frankenstein league. And it's at some point it's coming out of our like we 100%. Could argue for every penny these idiots get in travel, in hotel, in food, in equipment, in salary, in all of it. Is technically part of our pie that you're peeling off the top for what? It's a virtue signal. It's been a virtue signal for literally 3 decades now.
Right. And who eats that virtue signal? Is it the team owner or do they eventually start going, hey, sorry, Anthony Edwards, I can't give you that contract you deserve because I've got to pay my fucking women's team that doesn't do jack shit.
Yeah. I mean, they have what? Caitlin Clark, their version of Steph Curry in the league. Can they turn that into something? Maybe, but that you have that discussion long after there's been revenue coming in. Like you're generating your own thing. Like this idea of just dragging this fucking dead weight with you everywhere and expecting the NBA. Like if I was the NBA players, I'd be seriously like, I get it. You can't say anything.
Translate this to any other sector of the business world and justify it.
No.
You cannot. Show me somewhere where 98% of the revenue is generated over here and then the 2%ers are like, oh, but we want to raise.
Yeah.
No.
And having the nerve. Remember at the All-Star game, the shirts they were wearing? equal pay for equal play, or
pay us what you owe us. It said,
pay us what you owe us.
Yeah.
I mean, if that was true, pay us what you owe us. It's like, dude, you're minus
zero,
like $300 million.
You're worth 2%.
You know what this is akin to? It's the grift of Black Lives Matter almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where they've strong-armed and made people feel guilty about these women not getting equal pay. And so they basically they strong-armed a bunch of guilty white people or whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
at
that's what it is.
ESPN.
Yeah.
Because now they've got that Sunday night women's thing that they can justify it and go, well, we've got more fucking airtime.
Yeah.
They'll pay for part of it.
Has this ever worked? Can you think of anything where it's just like, just keep dragging it along forever? Eventually it'll catch on. Eventually
here's the thing. I do think
Amazon.
It's getting bigger, right?
Amazon?
Because of Caitlin Clark.
Well, yeah. After 30 years, yes, they finally got a chick.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe if they invest in it, they've got a good player. Maybe it takes off, probably not in the way of the NBA. But I mean, my God, I think if they could generate 10% of the revenue, that would be remarkable.
Amazon lost money for 9 years before they made a dime. That was it. The WNBA is 3 times that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
I just, I look at it too as women are just different than guys in a lot of ways. And for pro athletes, like there's a lot of sacrifices that women make who have husbands that are at that elite level, traveling the world and that kind of thing. What are they going to do when I don't know how old Caitlin Clark is, 24, 5, 6, somewhere in there. At some point, what are they going to do when she goes, I've met a guy and I want to have a kid? Like, you can't have Michael Jordan bow out at 26 for 9 months because he had a kid. Like, what are you going to do? Like, you have to have Caitlin Clark on the court. Otherwise, people demand refunds. They don't even want to go to the game. If the only places they're selling anywhere is like, oh, what are they? The Indiana Fever or whatever. They're coming to town and you'll sell tickets.
The Sparks in LA sell.
Do they really?
Asia Wilson.
Yeah. Okay. I don't even know that name.
Yeah, I don't know much about her either. I just know she's a draw. There's a few players.
Yeah, and there's a couple examples of seasons in the history of the WNBA where a team here or there, hey, we turned a profit. We're in the black.
Right.
Like there are a couple examples, but by and large, we all know what it is. It's a subsidized league, and I don't know like where that works in any other aspect of life where you would go, yeah, this is normal. And
communism does that.
Right.
If you want to, that's the only place where you get to not make money is communism.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's fucking great. Well, the NBA has a problem too, though, because, they're running into this load management issue where it's like they treat these guys with kid gloves because they've invested so much in them. But like you just said, people aren't going to go if Caitlin Clark's knocked up and pregnant. People spend all their money to go see LeBron James play, when he's in their city. Well, and he's sitting out because he's a bitch.
I was begging for tickets to take my cancer kid to the OKC game, right?
Yeah. All their stars sat out.
Three of the 5 sat out and 1 got injured during the game.
Right.
So there was one starter for Oklahoma City. Right. My kid called and said, I'm glad we didn't waste time on that.
Yeah. It's like, they've got a real fucking problem there.
When you can't stand up. No, that league, the mistake they made was listening to entitled athletes.
Yep.
During Black
BLM.
Lives Matter. Yeah. During Black Lives Matter, it overtook that league
tonight. George Floyd's too heavy on our heart.
Right.
We're not going to play.
Did that when the fucking man, the Merce died.
Petiti.
Yeah.
Petty.
Yeah. Pretty.
Yeah. They just decide when they're going to play now and when they're not.
Yeah.
Hockey team was playing in St. Paul, but the basketball team was not playing in Minneapolis.
Yeah. Can you imagine? My grandpa is rolling in his grave looking at this, just like, what the fuck happened to my leagues?
Yeah.
Like,
meanwhile, the NBA is huge in China. It's like,
yeah. I wish they'd move that whole league to China. Be honest with you.
Yeah.
Let them build statues to everyone
except baseball, football.
What's that?
They could move just the NBA. We'll keep the other 3.
I'll just take the NFL. Everything else can go bye-bye. NHL. Keep the NHL.
Playoff hockey's pretty tits.
Yeah.
Baseball is the American pastime.
When your team's
Can't
good.
send that away.
Did you
I
guys
love
watch the game last night?
Nope.
Yeah, I watched a bit of it. It was very underwhelming.
Where
you
was
know,
it on? What
you
channel?
really wanted to root
NBC, maybe?
Team USA. It was on Fox. You
Fox.
really wanted to root for Team USA in the Olympics. Like, you liked that team. You're like, hell yeah, these guys are a vibe, you
Yeah.
know? And then they just they show this team and you're like, this team is not a fucking vibe. They didn't have like
no
a
more
thing.
than 50 pitches.
Yeah, Scooble was like only allowed to pitch one
He's a
inning. It was
bitch.
fucking stupid.
I would throw his arm off this year if I was the Tigers. I'd be like, you can go 200 pitches for a year. Get out there.
Yeah.
I would.
Okay.
I would. Yeah, you can go 200 pitches an outing. Get your
Now,
ass
see,
out there.
that I think was an instance where the Illiches were probably like, no, you're gonna play. You want to go do that? That's fine. You're pitching one fucking game, one inning of one game, and you're gonna call it a wrap.
Yeah. Well, I threw it on last night. I didn't even realize it was on. I couldn't care less about the World Baseball Classic. Like,
We lost to Miggy.
trying to capitalize on what the success the hockey had with that tournament they're doing mid-season now.
Yeah, but
that was
that's what
great.
I
was
mean,
cool.
like, they
That was
didn't have a
coronation.
vibe.
What's that?
They didn't have a good vibe about him. Like,
the
it wasn't
coronation.
like you didn't want to root for him. It was like, oh, Aaron Judge is carrying the American flag out. Cool. Oh.
Yeah.
So
Well,
there is.
I didn't even tune it in until the 8th inning, and then saw what's his name go yard to tie it up, and I was like, oh, okay,
Harper.
that's kind of cool. Bryce Harper with that 2-run shot, which was cool, and then lost at the next inning. And
But I mean, this is a lot like
whatever.
the Olympics because I can't remember what some random ass team in a country that I'd never heard of. But this dude is, he's like an accountant and he's closing a game in the
He's a
World
Czechoslovakian
Baseball.
guy
Is that who it was?
who stopped and
Czechoslovak-
was like looking around.
Yeah, and
before he
it's
left the
just
field.
yeah, tomorrow you're going to be in a cube in Czechoslovakia doing fucking accounting.
But he's going to be bouncing his secretary off his lap because
Right, exactly. But right now he's pitching in the World Baseball Classic because Czechoslovakia doesn't have anyone else.
It's funny because I saw some people getting on. There's a woman in Grand Rapids who covers minor league baseball, and they were getting on her because she's tweeting about how happy she is for the Venezuelans that won it, and she's like, if you can't, these are some personal, close, great friends of mine.
Ugh.
And I'm like, hold on. And so I tweeted at her, hold on.
What's her name?
Emily Walden.
Mm.
I said, you're telling me the people you cover are great friends of yours?
Yeah, you're doing it wrong.
You're not a journalist.
Yeah, and the Venezuelans nonetheless.
Well,
No, they're not.
V-Mart and Cabrera. Oh,
Yeah, but no, they're not.
no, of course they don't know who she
They're
is.
not talking to you.
No.
Why?
They're blowing you the fuck up. V-Mart was super nice, but Cabrera's blowing you off. Stop.
And
it.
he would act like he didn't know English to get out of
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. That motherfucker acted like he didn't know a lick of English the entire time he was on the team.
Did you ever hang out with him, Amy?
Yeah, at a bar a couple times when he was still a drinker.
The dirty little secret is he wasn't a very nice guy. He's a happy-go-lucky, dorky frat boy, is what he is.
Yeah.
With a lot
Really?
of money. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I don't
but
know
this
anything
woman-
about him.
You know, he had a
woman's-
second family and
Yeah. But
Yeah,
this woman's
that's right.
talking about how they're all good friends. That tells you why you don't know anything about sports. Like,
yeah.
nobody
Yeah.
goes in and asks questions. No one gets to the bottom of the story. When Joe Falls died, that died.
Yeah.
The person who was going to go and ask questions. They're
it's
good
hard.
friends of
It's-
mine. If Aaron Ward was a good friend of mine, you would have never known it. And
Yeah.
he was a friend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
'cause if
They're
Aaron
not
gets
good
up-
friends. They're not good friends with the people who tell others that you're good friends.
Right. Right.
You
right.
have to make a concerted effort not to cross that
there's
line.
an
Like, it's hard.
verdict.
These people are kind of superhero like, and so it's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard for even media people to go in there and not want to be liked by those guys. So it takes a real pro to go in there and be like, no, sorry, got to ask you these tough questions.
Hey,
And then you're in social settings with them. Like, how many times are you in a social setting with the Lions or McCarty
Yeah.
or that? And you just had to kind of you had to be a professional.
Yeah.
And
I
we're not
didn't.
even journalists.
Yeah, I didn't. I just wanted to be friends with those guys. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't going to further their career as far as reporting goes, but
No.
You know,
They were fun to hang out with. They were a lot of fucking fun to hang out with.
Yeah, but you knew the
Especially
guys
those
that were
dumb
doing it
Canadian
right
kids.
when those guys bitched about other journalists. Like, this fucker, did you see what this fucker wrote? And you're like, yeah, I saw it. What a dick. And it's like, yeah, hey, he's doing it right though.
Right, he's doing his job.
He's got you angry.
Well, that's why they used to get mad at me in like Iserman, and those guys would be like, "Why don't you tell Henson to come over here?" Because I used to call them the Lennies. Because
the Lennies.
Lenny LaPaglia fought Tyson and went out in the first round. So I said, "This is the Detroit Lennies. They just go out in the first round every year." And I made a parody song about it, and they were pissed. The only one who thought it was funny was Wardo.
Yeah.
So we had kind of the same sick sense of humor. I guess that's why we were friends. But
that's
funny. Iserman, Art would go, "Gregor, they want you to come over there."
Yeah, I bet they do.
Well, they wanted to berate me and bully me.
Yeah,
that's what they do. You know.
Yeah, that's
every
what
now
they
and
do
then,
to each other.
Right. It's just
they
busting
beat
balls.
the shit out of each other.
Right.
What were you gonna say, Amy? Did you have
Afro
something?
Man verdict.
Oh no! Oh, verdict
Yep.
already.
Just
Let
like
me
last
guess.
time.
Wait, what? Give it to us, sister.
In all circumstances, the jury finds in favor of the defendant. No plaintiff verdict prevailed, so the matter will be concluded with defense verdict. So Afro Man wins.
Oh, boy, I'm shocked.
I think we need to hear a refrain of "Lick 'em low."
Lick 'em low.
And you know
Lisa,
their attorney
Lisa.
took it on a contingency, thinking they were going to get a big payout.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They lie.
Or just go for it.
Lick 'em low, Lisa. She raided my house.
I
She
think that's real.
disconnected my cameras. Then she went down on my spouse. I just lick 'em low.
What do you think I'm listening to all the way home?
Hold on, I saw something in the background in his house.
Oh, that girl has no underwear on.
No,
Oh God, could you imagine the smell?
Greg?
I know he's not wrong. Sorry, you didn't. You
Maybe
right
that's
there.
not every girl. That's
I
just
knew
her.
you
What?
were going to say that.
What?
One of you.
Gonna say what?
What is Mike doing?
What is it? Oh, the drop box.
You see it?
Oh, yeah.
Where?
Right
By
there,
her
right behind
scissors,
her.
below her scissors.
Oh my God, I do see it. He has a drop box in there.
That's called an instant replay.
Yep. Amy said she knew one of us was going to say it at Mike.
Say what?
Tell him.
No, I'm not.
What were we
smell.
going to say?
The smell.
Oh, the smell. I knew Greg would bring that up, not me.
Yeah, I knew. Greg.
I knew
But you
better.
waited for me to say it because you're a pussy.
Yeah. No, I'm as disgusted as Amy is. That's the problem.
You said I wasn't wrong.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong.
I haven't seen this shot yet.
Amanda's filming this.
Yeah. Could you be talked into doing this film shoot,
Oh
Amy?
my God. I guess if I was wasted enough, maybe.
Yeah. If
Stoned or
Afroman's like,
something.
dude, I'll give you all the weed you can handle. I just need a few key shots. You can
Yeah,
keep your,
back
Daisy
of your
Duke
head.
on.
God, that's
Yeah.
so funny.
My feet would be pointed though.
Yeah.
She gonna eat your wife's pussy.
Oh my God.
Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa.
What's on her mouth?
Pussy like.
I'm assuming it's.
I
yeah.
cannot
I know.
Yeah.
even.
He just went all in. He
I
just went all
cannot
in.
even.
Fucking hilarious. He's got to have a verdict song coming. Right?
Oh, for sure.
How
I
many
mean-
views are on that stream?
It's got to be millions.
Hold on.
I mean, yeah, huge for his. Fuck.
It's so
Crazy.
funny.
I'll save these stories for tomorrow. Since we didn't get very far after Afro Man. I think it was worth it today.
So his original video of "Will You Help Repair My Door" has 9.2 million views on YouTube.
God.
Lemon Pound Cake, the official music video, has 3.2 million views.
That's it.
It's gonna have way more now.
It's early now, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
mean,
the
if
one he
every-
posted yesterday about Randy Walters is at 300K already. Lick 'em Low Lisa's only at 107K.
Oh, we got
Really?
to. That gives us a goal.
We got to
Yeah.
get that one.
That's going to jump through the roof. He can tour on that. This might as well be a new album.
It is. He needs to just put together a couple more.
Yeah, for sure.
Best
all
thing
right,
that could have happened to him.
Yep.
Do you have that read, Amy? Should we do that?
Oh, she doesn't have it again.
Can you find that real quick?
Hold
on, she'll get it.
Sorry.
Hold on.
We didn't get to it yesterday. So
is this one for the place in Clarkston that we love?
Hell yeah.
Well, why can I only find the Santa ones?
Did he get his $5 back or his $500 back from me?
$400?
Yeah, 400.
I don't know. Is that from Cliff? Remember he sent us a note a while back. He was having his toe straightened.
Oh.
And he sent me a fucking picture of the they drill the fucking screw through his toe. It looks great. His feet look great. I don't think he can monetize it and sell feet.
Here we go.
It's pretty good. So while you're pulling that up, hey, I'll just respond to Mike's curiosity on my foot surgery. It was successful. I had a bunionectomy, and in the middle toe on my left foot, I also had my big toe on my right foot fused, so both feet at once. Oh, that would suck.
Yikes.
Also, FYI, I've had diabetic neuropathy in my feet the last 15 years. My feet are numb all the time. They feel like your tongue does when you touch a 9-volt battery constantly. It sucks. Ugh. The big toe on the right foot was a major problem. I was taking a wicked right hand turn, actually riding on top of the toe next to it. Fucking gross. It's causing the top of my right foot. Yeah. Anyways, I'll send x-rays of the hardware after my follow-up Friday.
Well, Forey said that anytime someone talks about a bunionectomy, he wanted to sponsor it. So, the Deer Lake Athletic Club in Clarkston, they have all fitness classes that are included with membership, and they offer 2 hours of childcare for free. They offer adult and junior tennis, pickleball, and swim lessons, plus their junior swim team, the Deer Lake Dolphins. Summer day camp is an area favorite with the parents. Their backcourt restaurant inside the DLAC is open to the public Monday through Thursday at 4 p.m., Friday and Saturday at 11 a.m., and Sunday at 10 a.m. for brunch and free bingo. Do not play today's episode on the big screen there. It's not appropriate. Their banquet center can host events, small and large, up to 350 people. Their annual Easter buffet is coming up soon with the Easter bunsies. Hopping by for photo ops and delicious food. Visit their website, deerlakeathletic.com, for more info at the club about the club, restaurant, and banquet center, or call 248-625-8686.
Thank you. Touching on what I mentioned earlier. Hola, y'all. I woke this fine morning to watch the fine podcast, only to find this bullshit. And it's a screenshot of us and saying like no video available because
I should log in and just remove that part of it. And
can you do that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck did you piss off at NBC? Better yet, who snitched to get the show nuked in the first place? Rats. No one ratted or anything. They go through and they just comb that stuff. And so, honest question, when a show gets nuked like this, could you guys slide the episode into members area so at least the paying community could still see the content? Yeah, I texted AA Ron to see if he could do that, if he could load that in there. So if you ran into that today, that you couldn't get last night's show for some reason, either Amy will square it away and yank that NBC moment that we have trouble with, or we'll try to have Aaron put it in members area. I would think we could do that. And I told him too to make it a free episode so anybody can go there. Patreon.com/TDC Podcast. Even if you're not a paying member, hopefully you can get last night's show there, and it's no big deal. And Greg's learned a very valuable lesson about playing NBC content, and he feels terrible about it.
I think you learned it too.
Yeah, I know better.
Well, then why didn't you let me do it?
Yeah, maybe Greg knows something I don't know. He's smart. 3G's our smart guy. So
no, he's not.
I know. He's not. I'm fooling myself.
All right.
I'm going to go pick up little man and take him to karate.
All right. Have fun.
All right, buddy.
All right.
See ya.
See you guys mañana.